Hi guys, welcome back to Royal Parrots. Thank you for joining Sassy and I. I am Juliet from Royal Parrots and this is Sassy. Say hi, Sassy. Say hello. Say hello, sweet things. Say hi. There you go. I want to show you guys something really quick. Do you see how she just stepped up right here? Okay, step down. Step up. Okay, step down. Go ahead. Okay, step up. Okay, step down. Oh, you need to step down. She wants to climb up. Hold on, guys. Step down. Right here. Okay, go ahead. Step down. Step down. Step down. Sassy loves to be with me. I need you to step down for the video really quick, Sassy. All right, hold on. Let me do some tricks here. Now go ahead, step down. And like push her up. Okay, so obviously you guys know that Sassy is sweet. Sassy loves me. Sassy gets along with me. I did not raise Sassy. Sassy came from someone else. Now I want to show you guys something. And I'm totally taking a risk here. This is totally improv. And I'm like doing this on the whim just for this video. I'm gonna do something. Step up. 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 I'm totally taking a risk here. Step up. Her beak just went by me. Her beak, you didn't see it. Her beak actually just went really fast and sort of grabbed my finger here. Step up. Okay, I go back. There is a point to this video. Step up. Keep on watching. Step up. I'm totally taking a risk here, guys. I never come at birds like this. I don't. Now, okay, you had a full minute of me acting weird. Not acting weird, but you know what? I actually did what a lot of people do when they're new in the bird world. They go slowly. The slow-mo. I'm friendly. I'm friendly. Now the problem here, I'll point out right away. The problem here is that they don't speak English, guys. We can tell them we're friendly all we want. Hey, trust me. I have a treat. I want you. Step up. They have no idea what we're saying. They just know that something weird is going on. And she already is like getting a little defensive. She has her head down. Now, let me go alpha confident. Let's see the difference here. Step up. Perfect. Woo! Perfect, girl. Yay. Now, what was this all about, you might be asking? Say hi, Sass. Thank you for being my supermodel. Let me pause this video just for a second so I can get her off my shoulder. All right, so I got Sassy back on the stand, and now you're probably asking, why did I do all that? So, either you're asking, why did I do all that, or you already know that you clicked on a video that had the title, Having a Parrot Step Up, Different Strategies of Having a Parrot Step Up. So you already know what this is about. But I just wanted to get down to a few of the basics, basic questions that a lot of people ask, and they are legit questions, and I love putting them on videos because they help a lot of people. I always tell all of my customers, no question is a dumb question, especially when it comes to owning a parrot. Parrots have the cognitive ability of a human, guys. So they have so many layers to them, and there's so many things that we can learn. So no question is a dumb question. I love putting these questions on videos so that they can help our viewers and our customers. So one of the first things you saw me do was going really slow towards Sassy. Now, that was because we've all done it at one point or another when we were new to the bird world. You see, right now, I actually love that. I actually did it without even wanting to. So I'm just slowly having like my hands spread out, and that's what a lot of newbies do when they're new to the bird world. We're like thinking that they're gonna know that that's step up, and they should. But as you see, if you rewind a few seconds, Sassy actually put her beak on my finger because she's like, what are you doing? And now she's like stubborn mode. And she's like, I don't know what you're doing, so I'm just gonna leave my head here. A lot of the times they do want a scratch on the head because they're not sure what's going on. Maybe they think you're gonna scratch them on the head. But the whole point is that parrots don't know American Sign Language. Parrots don't know the English language. And when a parrot sees someone go like this, let's just talk human instincts here. Let's talk animal instincts. Sometimes animal and human instincts match. If someone goes up to you really slow like this, what is your natural innate instinct going to tell you? What are they doing? What's going on? Are they trying to plan something against me? And believe it or not, animals have that same instinct. Well, even with a dog, when you come at them like this, look at, I want you to see Sassy's eye. Sassy actually has a round eye. Parrots have round eyes, but because I have my hand in a weird stance here, like slow, look at her. You can actually already read her eye. Her eye is a little worried. She has she's sort of looking around. Her eyes are dilating, and she is wondering like what's going on. So let's get a sort of close up of that. I want to get her eye. I'm trying to get her eye. Okay. You see, but actually she is facing her head towards me because of my weird hand position. Because she is wondering, let's get that. She's wondering what's going on. Look at her looking around. She's like, what's going on? It's okay, Sassy. I want you, see, look at her eye. That's perfect. I've done videos of this before. She actually has worried, I call it the worried eye. Yes, that's like preschool name, but it's easy for a lot of people to understand. Look at her, that was her worried eye. Now look at her regular eye. Now I'm petting her, her eyes relaxed. Now I'm gonna go back to sort of like what I was doing before with my hand. And I'm just gonna like sort of hesitantly go towards her. I'm trying to get her face. There you go. See? Perfect. She actually went back to worried eye. Look at her dilating. Look at her looking up. Look at her grab my finger. She's like unsure. So this is the whole point of what I was trying to show you guys. It's okay, Sassy. It's okay, girl. Our first instinct when we don't speak a language or we don't speak the same language as another species or another type of living being or another human, our first instinct is our innate instinct. The innate instinct that we are born with. And when things come up to us slow, we're hesitant. Our first instinct is, what is going on? Is this dangerous? So there's not a lot of reaction because now there's a lot more layers to the psychology of the animal and the psychology of the human. You know, if we're an alpha human, we get defensive, or we might be curious to see what's going on. If we're not an alpha animal or an alpha human, we might back away slowly, like, okay, this is not for me. So that I'm actually pause this video just for a second. I'm going to show you what my son did when I went to him slowly. William.
What? You're Dad.
So now I want you to see what happens when I actually go up to Sassy and I show her how I taught her to step up. Remember, Sassy, I did not raise her. She was raised by someone else. She was a rescue, but I taught her my technique when she came home. Now I go up to her, step up. There you go. I'm alpha, I'm mama. She has to listen to me. Now I'm going to pause this video because I'm going to show you something else. So everyone has different techniques on how they have a bird step up. Some people actually go from behind. Some people actually go from the front. Some people would rather tickle toes and have birds step up. Let me go over there. I don't know what she's doing. Hi, Sass. So some people actually tickle toes and have birds step up, and others like me, when I train birds to step up, I actually go up, step up, and I do ask them to step up a little bit more alpha. Now, why do I do that, you may ask? Why do I do that, Sassy? Because in the parrot world, I am alpha, and the parrots need to know that. I don't give birds. I don't give parrots a choice whether to step up or not. In an emergency or in a situation where I need to remove the bird from one place or move them from one place to another, then I need them to know they need to step up, and it's not a choice. Now, some people do have different methods of training parrots, guys. And I'm not saying my strategy is the right way. I'm just saying I have a strategy, and that comes with all of my years' experience with training parrots, especially for TV and for special needs. Other people do give the parrots a choice on whether to step up or not. They give the parrots a choice on whether to go in their cage or not. They give the parrots a choice of whether to roam about their house. That is fine. That is a way of raising a parrot or a pet. I do not do that. Again, I do raise parrots for special needs. I've raised parrots for TV. I've trained lots of parrots. And when we domesticate our animals and we domesticate our parrots, they actually don't understand when an emergency arises. Let's say a parrot starts biting through drywall, or they get into something poisonous, or they're close to a fireplace, or something dangerous. I need to remove that animal. I need to remove that parrot right away. And I need them to know that it's not a choice to step up. They need to step up. There you go. I cannot have a parrot that wants to be alpha over me and wants to choose when they're going to step up or not. So again, my technique is very simple. I actually go underneath them and I have them step up. Sometimes they jump up if I go fast. Sometimes they don't jump up. Now, another thing that I want to point out is sometimes when you come, there you go, perfect. I want you to see that again, rewind that. I'm actually going to clip that and play it again. There you go, perfect. So in the parrot world, sometimes you'll have parrots who are getting to know you, and parrots always test their boundaries with new people, always. That is a given. Even if you are in the honeymoon stage and you get a parrot that is a baby, They will test their boundaries as they get older. And when they test their boundaries, just like our human kids and human teenagers, we need to show them what those boundaries are. So as you can see, again, I'm going to reclip it over here on the right hand side, and you can see it. I'm going to try to slow-mo that. Sassy put her beak on me. I do not care if the beak was not hard. That is my boundary. Guess what, guys? Sorry, I have my little towelette here because she pooped over there. But why is that my boundary? Because, let me get that out of her way. Because today it might be soft, but tomorrow it might be hard. But because we don't speak English and we don't speak the same language, she doesn't know that whether it's soft or hard, it matters. She doesn't know that. She just knows that she put her beak on me once, and now in the future, it must be okay. That is how we communicate with our parrots. So, thanks, Sass. This is why I had my little towelette. Let me clean that up. Now, putting them off balance is a shock value. That is actually a non-abusive way to train a bird when we give them shock value. Sassy, you're going to fall off if you try to get on that. And giving them shock value startles them just enough in a non-abusive way so that they know not to do it again. Parrots do not like to be startled. So when you startle them, when you do that little wrist flick and put them off balance for a second, that actually teaches them not to do it again. I've actually talked about this a few times. Sassy, you're going to fall. I've actually talked about this a few times in a few other videos, and I love talking about this because I love getting the feedback from the customers. Honestly, guys, it takes several times. The bird learns. I promise you that shock value works. You have to just do it the right way. Sassy's not really doing anything wrong, but let's see if I can get her to do something wrong. No. Okay, so she steps on me. She steps up on me now. I want to see. Look, I need to trim her nails. This is what she's doing to my hand. But nope. There you go. You see that? Perfect. Look at her shock in her face. That was a non-abusive shock value. Then now she knows not to put her beak around my finger. Look at her face. She's shocked. That was a negative consequence to what she did. Now, it didn't hurt me, but perfect. Look at that. She is not putting her beak around my finger. Good girl. Good girl. So when you have a bird, let's go, step up again, and you're trying to get them to step up, sometimes they will try to put their beak around your finger. Sometimes it might be tough. Sometimes they might not hurt at all. But when they do, you just move your hand, whether it's pushing their head up just a little bit in a non-abusive way, or you're throwing them off balance. It's going to give them that shock value, and you will see the same face that Sassy put. And when you see that same shocked face, that shock value face, that negative consequence, you know you're doing it right. Sometimes you might have to do it 1, 2, 3 times, but it will work, I promise. Now, for the super aggressive birds that have never been trained ever and have that wild instinct in them, that is a video for another day. But I am talking about tame birds who are trying to test your alpha. And that does happen, guys, even with the tamest of birds. Sometimes they take advantage that you're a newbie owner, and then you just need these basics to get through to them that they're not alpha, you're alpha. Sometimes they're semi-tame birds. Sometimes they were tame when they were little, then they became a breeder, or someone forgot them in a cage for months or a year, and then their wild instincts set in. But there could be so many reasons that they test your boundaries, or they're in their teenager stage and they test their boundaries. There's so many reasons they could be testing their boundaries, but please know that this is a technique that I use. Again, everyone else, a lot of other people might have their own techniques, and they're all wonderful. I love talking to lots of people and learning every day about new things that other people do. But this is what I've done for over a decade and a half, and this is a foundation that I love teaching customers. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining Sassy and getting to know Sassy with me. Look at my hand, guys. This is what happens when we don't trim nails. So yeah, I'm just showing you the nitty gritty of owning a parrot. Obviously a sign that I have to trim her nails now. So, but anyway, thanks for joining us, and don't forget to stay tuned for more. And as always, keep it birdie, guys. Thanks for all of your support. We love it. Take care.